Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm out here again today to attempt a second run with the DHK Maximus. And on my first run I had a little bit of issue with the truck. I thought that the center diff gave out because it didn't want to go forward. But after I got home and I took it apart, I found out that in here is a Cvd Axle Pin that connects the Cvd to the wheel axle. That pin actually came out during the first run, causing the truck not to go forward. And yeah, I came up with a solution where I made my own, axle pin. I also have a video on it, so if you guys are interested, make sure to, check out my channel and check out that video. But anyways, I fixed that. I also did some suspension adjustment because out of the box, these suspension, they were really soft. Like I dropped the truck waist high and the chassis would slap the ground. So what I did was I adjusted the preload, making the spring a little bit tighter, and it still slaps the ground. It still bottom out to the ground, but not as hard as before. It actually hits the ground pretty soft now. So that's one good thing that I did. And also, when I first pulled this truck out of the box, the toe angle of the truck was off. Alright, it was kind of crooked. So I went ahead and I adjusted the toe angle by adjusting this thing here. So the front is perfectly straight now, but the back, I can't really adjust this because there's no linkage to twist, to adjust. And also I noticed that the front and back wheels, they were kind of cambered inward a little. So I adjusted the upper A-arm to fix the cambering on it. So that's another thing I did. The ESC, I reprogrammed the ESC, and I also have a video on that as well. So if you guys are interested in learning how to reprogram the Hobby Wing ESC, make sure to check out my video. And also the steering trim. Alright, steering trim. On my controller, steering trim is at neutral. And instead of trimming the steering with the knob, I went ahead and kept it in neutral, and I drove the car while adjusting this rod right here. So now the car goes, I'm not gonna say perfectly straight, but it goes straight with the steering trim in neutral. So I don't really have to trim anything because I've already done it here. But I'm gonna make a video on that to show you how I did it. So stay tuned for that. And oh yeah, the body. My first run, I've already destroyed this body. The whole back part cracked. The front here cracked, and it was pretty bad too. It cracked it pretty bad. And then I found out that this body is not as flimsy as a JLB Cheetah. It's actually kind of solid. It's kind of thick. But yeah, it's no biggie. I reinforced it by putting a bunch of tape, everywhere. The roof, the trunk, the bed, the back, the front, everywhere. Alright? So that's one thing about the body. I drilled a hole here for the antenna to stick out. And yeah, that's about it. So that's basically what I did to the truck so far. And I did a few test runs after I did all this stuff in the driveway of my home, and yeah, it performed pretty good. So now I want to show you guys out here. Check it out. I got this big old open grass. Got some concrete area there. I got some concrete to grass, and maybe do a little bit of jump right there at the edge. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this together and we're gonna do a second run. Alright, here we go. See how it does. Second run. So what I did with the ESC was I adjusted the punching power to level 8 because factory setting was level 5, and it was decent, you know, like it's good enough for a little boy, but not for me. I want to go fast, I want to be aggressive. It's meant to bash, so yeah, I brought it up to level 8. I'm gonna see how this does, and then if I think I need more, you know, more power, more aggressiveness, I might just switch it up to level 9, which is the highest level. And if you notice the car's kind of straight, it's because I've already adjusted the linkage with the steering instead of using the steering trim on the knob. So my steering trim is actually in neutral right now, and it's going pretty straight. So I'm really happy on that. And the suspension is actually working pretty good after I added some preload to it. I mean, it's so fun. Yeah, level 8 punching power is pretty good. But I might just put it to level 9, the max, just to see how it is. But yeah, overall it's doing a good job. That's awesome. Man, this thing is awesome. Highly recommend you guys getting a DHK Maximus. This thing's a 4S powerhouse. And it's so fun to drive. Oh yeah, one thing you guys got to be careful about is the body. It breaks really easily, like really easily. It's not like the Cheetah where the body is like really flimsy. This one is kind of thick in some area, so with a hard hit, especially on concrete, you'll break that thing. Just like the front hood on my truck where it's cracked and broken. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this body, it breaks really fast. Every little hit, something goes wrong. There you go. Yeah, so far second run is, yeah, it's pretty good. And the speed is pretty good too. I feel that the JLB Cheetah is a little bit faster than this. But I haven't tried this at level 9 yet, so once I do that, then I'll give you guys my final thought on which car is faster, this or the Cheetah. But dang, look at that, that's crazy. I also adjusted the braking power to 25% because 50% is, I think it's still a lot. It's still powerful. It flips forward every time I brake in 50%. Yeah, with 25%, the back tires come up a little bit, but not as much as 50%. And look at that acceleration. This truck is awesome, guys. Pretty fast, but I think my Cheetah could outrun this. I think, I'm not sure, you know, I haven't tried level 9 yet. But yeah, that's pretty fast. This Maximus is awesome. Let's take a quicker look. There it is. And then there's the antenna where I drilled a hole. Pretty cool, pretty sick. Wow, I saved it. Almost hit the curb. Well, it did hit the curb, but it didn't like head on into the curb. That would have been, oh, that would have been horrible. My feelings would have been hurt. I'm just kidding, guys. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, DHK Maximus. Ah, it always wants to flip forward. Man, I just love monster trucks, especially this one. This one is awesome. Oh. That was a hard hit. I really like this transition where it's concrete to grass, and then there's kind of like a little hump right there, or a bump, causing the truck to jump and flip and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Do it again. Oh, see what I mean? It always wants to flip forward.
Oh, see what I mean? It always wants to flip forward.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and I hope you guys enjoy that.